So I've got some empties to go through. Okay, let's go through them. This is a lot. I have a big Marshall's bag full of empties. I'm not going to be doing any reviews for these individual products in this video. However, if you want to see individual reviews, I can upload one, okay? If you request, I can do it. I can deliver. However, I'm not trying to be a consumerist channel. I'm trying to get my audience to a more sustainable, anti-consumerist. I don't know what this is. I don't know what I'm doing with that. But anyway, I'm still a little, my mind is still a little murky since I'm recovering from an infection. I was sick with a sinus infection. And yeah, I have not been having a good time of it. I've been experiencing some new stuff that I haven't really experienced before. So yeah, we'll just leave it at that. I can't really have loud noises around me. It's essential that I keep my environment as quiet as possible while I'm recovering from this ear infection. I've not had an ear infection since I got swimmer's ear 3 years ago. I don't even know how long I've been accruing empties, maybe 9 months. I don't know. I'm going to also mention a product that I mentioned in a last empties video that I have since deleted. I'm kind of cheating a little bit, I'm sorry, but I just didn't like my energy in that video. I was just, I don't know, I looked really tired. I'm really tired now. And it's, oh, there's Bevy. Say hi, honey. I guess I'll go through that one first since it's very, I see this as a triumph because I never finish any perfumes, ever. This is the first perfume in years that I've actually finished, and it's not even really, it can't even really be considered a legitimate perfume because it's just like a sample vial of an oil from an impression house. And yeah, so this is actually a boutique bottle that I bought from Etsy. And I love buying these because I put my oil Perfumery oils in here. And this one had 10 milliliters of the oil Perfumery impression of Chanel Beige, Lait Exclusive. I went through every drop. I finished it, okay? And I finished it in 2025. However, when I went through it in that video and mentioned it, I didn't know I would be deleting the video. I have kept the bottle, obviously, because I bought these bottles, so I'm going to reuse them. So yeah, this had 10 milliliters of an oil Perfumery impression of Chanel Beige, and I finished every last drop. I used every last drop. That thing took me like 3 years to finish too. I'm very slow when it comes to finishing fragrances. But this is one of my 3 signatures. Listen, I can't confine myself to just one signature fragrance. I have a few. Signature is unique to us. And, you know, it's our one signature that we write with every document and we don't really stray from it. Well, some people are different. I like to have a little bit more curvature in my signature. I like to have a little bit more slant in my signature sometimes. Maybe sometimes I'm a bit more rushed. So my signature varies based on my mood. And so that is no different from my perception of fragrances. I think that signature fragrances can fluctuate based on mood. So that is why I have a few signatures, and Chanel Beige is one of them. However, I will not be able to ever afford Chanel Beige. Maybe if I level up in life, but that won't be anytime soon. It might be, but for the time being, I'm fine with a cheaper alternative. So yeah, that is completely empty. And I only used like a swipe per arm, a swipe on each side of my neck, and maybe a little dab on my sternum, and did this, and that was it. So that was my application for each each time I use this. So that would help you understand why it took me a little longer to get through. All right. Okay, I'm getting tired. Okay, the next one I'm gonna go through, sorry for all the bag rustling. This next one, I guess I'll go through, okay, I'll go through vitamins next. Why not? I finished them. And, okay, so I love the Garden of Life probiotic formula. And I've gone through a couple of bottles in the past, I don't know, how many are in here? 30? Okay, so 2-3 months. Oh, and then I have the Garden of Life Women's Multivitamin 60 tablet jar. And, this is, I love these vitamins. They're the only ones that release properly in my system. And I know to eat with all my vitamins, and I know what to pair with what types of foods work best with what. So I did my research prior to any vitamin change, and I'm just sticking with that brand because they release the best in my system, and they're the most effective. Okay, away from vitamins and on to a couple cleansing balms. Excuse me. Okay, so this is the Vanilla Co. Clean It Zero Cleansing Balm, and I will not be repurchasing because this has, in this economy, I just can't be spending upwards of not even $15 on a freaking makeup removing cleanser. So I now buy Pond's. $6.99 for an 8 ounce. I like that. I like that price a lot more than like $17, $18 sale price. So this is the larger container. I have completely emptied both of them. That one is the first one. And I think these are like the 10 ounce containers. I think each of them took me about 5 months to get through. And there's the other one. And yeah, it's just as good as Clinique. And I miss it, but you know, it's not my fault. I can't afford it anymore. I work my butt off. And so, yeah, another product I can't afford anymore is Kiehls Ultra Facial Cream. And this is my holy grail facial moisturizer. And I've gone through, I want to say 4 containers of this in my life. This took me about a year to get through. I'm not going to lie. And so there it is, the empty container. This is an 8.4 ounce, 250 ml jar. The most deeply hydrating moisturizer I have ever used. And there's just nothing like it. I just love it so much. And it has 4.5% squalane and glacial glycoprotein. And yes, it is so good. So good. But I can't use it anymore because it is too expensive. So that is going. A cheaper alternative that I found to it, which I love, is actually this Etude, and I did my research. This is more of, it's still pretty hydrating, but it's more of a water-based formula. It's still very deeply hydrating, surprisingly, for being a water-based. It's the Hydra Barrier Cream Sundeong from Etude House. And the ingredients are in Korean, and I cannot read Korean, so I'm just going to leave it at that. I purchased this from, I can't remember. I cannot remember. It was my last K-Beauty haul that I did, and I purchased a couple of the Etude Dear Darling water tints and Too Cool for School BB cream, a couple other things, and a couple of these. I knew I would like it, so I purchased a couple of them, and I went through one of them in about 2 months. So Yeah, they're kind of fast moving, so I wish they offered a larger container, but alas, they do not at this present moment in time. This is a beautiful moisturizer, and I love it for everything that it offers. It's not quite as good as the Kiehls, but it's a close second. I just wish it was more easily accessible. I am going through another one at this moment though. Okay, here is the La Roche-Posay. This is one of my favorite gentle skin cleansers. This is one of two of my favorite gentle skin cleansers. This is for normal to dry skin. There's a little bit at the bottom that I didn't get to. Dang it. Because I've had this in my empties pile for a few months now. This is soap-free, sulfate-free, fragrance-free. It has ceramides and niacinamide. And so this is one of my favorites. It's beautiful. My other favorite is the Innisfree Green Tea Foaming Cleanser. And very gentle formula, very hydrating as it says, and good for dry skin. Beautifully lightweight. Use it every day. It will never strip your skin of anything. And prebiotic thermal spring water, niacinamide, ceramide 3 to cleanse skin of dirt, makeup, and impurities. I would not use this as a makeup remover. It's just not powerful enough for that. But I do double cleanse. I use my Pond's, well, I was using my cleansing balm from Vanilla Co., but now I'm using Pond's to remove my makeup, and then I'm going in with this, just so my skin can get the, benefits from the ingredients that are in the cleanser itself. So, and then this is my, I've been trying to find this in TJ Maxx, but I cannot. This is, it reminds me of the Olay scent. This is the Scottish Fine Soap Company Outlay Cream Hand Wash, and this is the 17.5 fluid ounce container. And yeah, it takes me little to no time to go through hand soaps. I really love this one. I'm trying to find it and I can't find it anywhere. It pops up every now and then in certain TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods, but they always have that brand, but it just varies as far as what actual scents they have. And that is one of my favorites. This, for instance, just so you know how much I love this brand, I'm going through another container. I dispense this into a different, bottle for my vanity and countertop. But yeah, this is what I've been using. And this is another scent. This is just the original. It smells very light, kind of like oats, and maybe a little bit of, it reminds me a little bit of the the Olay, the Dove body scrub and crushed rice and macadamia. Yeah, it reminds me of that scent. It's really pretty. And then I have, I just bought this. This is the goat's milk hand wash. Anyway, yeah, that just goes to show you how much I love that brand for hand wash. And so this is the Olay. This is the Olay body wash, just so you can see it is empty. Oh, I can smell it from here. Oh, I love it. Yeah, this is, I think, the only Olay body wash that I have purchased. For toothpaste and other stuff, I still have to go with Procter & Gamble. I try to remove myself from any Cincinnati-based corporations as much as I can, because I'm from Cincinnati, and I know some sketchy shit about Procter & Gamble. But this is the Olay Fresh Outlast White Strawberry and Mint Fresh Vibes. Why is everything a vibe now? Body wash. 24 hour? Is that how long the effects take effect? I don't know. But this is really refreshing. It's like a green strawberry. It's very fresh, minty. The mint is very in the background. Yeah, it's not like toothpaste or anything like that. It's very much so in the background. The strawberry is very ephemeral, light. almost like a flower. What is she doing? Oh, she's eating. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this is good. This is really good. And it's very moisturizing, surprisingly. So, which is more than I can say for all my other body washes. So, that's that. That will be a repurchase because I love that stuff. I guess I'll go through what I'll repurchase at the very end. Why not? Okay, and then I've got my makeup products here. These are recurring in each and every Empties video that I have posted and then deleted. So this is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Love this stuff. Yeah, I also like the e.l.f. That's good stuff too. So very expensive though, but I got all of mine on sale. So good stuff. I still wear eyeshadow a lot. I know it's kind of taken a step back from people's routine, but I still try to wear it and still try to glam myself up as much as I can because I just want to present that version of myself to the world as much as I can. So yeah, I still like wearing eyeshadow from time, like probably 3 times a week. Okay, Essence Lash Princess Mascara Primer. This recently came out in the past year and a half or so. I love it. I think this is the second tube I've gone through, and I now have a new one I've been working through, and this runs out fast. I will say that. For $4.99, it's cheap. It looks like you're getting a lot, and you kind of are, but I don't know. I don't know if it's just that you can't access the product that's on the side here. I don't know what's going on there. I'm going to have to open this up and see what's going on just so I can figure out why I'm going through it so quickly, because yeah, I might have to remove the stopper of the one that I'm using now. I can't really continue using this because it has dried out. But yeah, it is a beautiful product. It's just like the Lancome. You know what? Ever since I bought the Lancome La Vie Belle, my only La Vie Belle perfume that I've ever bought, the Iris Absolu, when it first came out, I bought it at Macy's. Or was it Nordstrom? It was Nordstrom. And they gave me a sample of the Lancome Definitions mascara primer, along with a sample of mini size of the Lancome Idole mascara. I love that one for everyday, and the Monsieur Big, and that became my favorite. I love the Monsieur Big mascara. That became a favorite instantly. I purchased a 2-pack from Nordstrom about 3 months later when they were having a dynamite sale, and I went through both of them. Listen, I like some drama, okay? I love some drama on my eyes, and yes, I love the Lancome mascaras. So went through both of those Monsieur Bigs. That Lancome perfume was a gateway to me discovering my necessity, my interminable necessity for mascara primer. Mascara primer changed the game for me. I can no longer do my makeup without using a mascara primer. So thanks, Iris Absolu perfume, for doing that to me, because if I hadn't purchased that perfume, I would have never known what mascara primer is or what it can do. So, and then I found a cheaper alternative and I'm hooked. I love it. And so this one is the Maybelline. Yeah, I've gone through about 10 of these in my life. This is the multi-use concealer instant age rewind eraser. And yeah, it's empty. Well, I'm keeping this out actually because I can use a little bit more before it's truly empty. But I use that on my under eyes exclusively. I heard that this was a good alternative to the Monsieur Big, so I decided to purchase the Lash Paradise from L'Oreal, and I like it. Look at the packaging though. Look how yucky that is. Why? Why is it paint? I don't know. I have not had any mascaras do this to me, but this is a good mascara. It's very voluminous. It's not the most separating. It can look a little clumpy if you're not careful, but it's a beautiful mascara. I just don't like the packaging. I think they need to do a packaging upgrade for sure. And yeah, this is a very intense, high impact mascara, much like the Monsieur Big. You're gonna look like you're wearing falsies. It's beautiful, okay? Okay. Now I'm just back to like the regular everyday look with voluminous. I just use the voluminous Carbon Black mascara now. I don't really use anything else because I don't really have money for experimenting with different mascaras. I just go with one and I'm good. So before I would have maybe 2 or 3 mascaras in rotation, but now I just have one. Anyway, that is it. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all my empties. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see about keeping these containers until maybe a week from now, or no, a week from me posting this video. Okay, let's go with that. A week from the date that I post this video, I will throw the containers away if I haven't gotten any replies on my video, as far as if you want to see a review of any of these particular products. Because yeah, I'm just gonna recycle them if I don't have any replies on my videos, because as much as I don't want to be a consumerist channel, trying to stay away from that, I do like all of these products, and so I figured if I like them and if I have history with them and if I use them up, obviously they're worth a review, right? So I can go into a sorry for the back wrestling. I can go into a comprehensive review of these products if you so wish. Just be sure to leave a comment in the description, in the comment section of this video, letting me know which product you would like to see a review for, and I will do my best, my absolute best to do that. And one of y'all requested me list the perfumes in one of my previous videos. I still haven't done that yet. I'm sorry. Life has just been giving me a lot of lemons lately. I've been sick, so yeah, and I'm recovering from that, and so we're just going with it. We're just going with the punches and taking everything as it comes. So by the way, I have kind of a layered look on my eyes today. I have on Urban Decay Naked on the side. Well, no, I have Urban Decay Naked on both eyes, but when I wanted to get a little bit more drama, I went ahead and opted for these 2 palettes. They're both called Norvina. It's kind of funny. I didn't plan it that way, but yeah, that's just kind of how it happened. And I just used, in conjunction with my Naked palette that I put underneath this look, I used this in my crease, A5, and I used this in my inner corner, and this more nighttime, whereas the Naked formula is more appropriate for daytime. It looks good. It looks good in person. Let's just say that. Whereas formulas like this, very blinged out eyeshadows, they don't look as good in person in the daytime. So they look better at night. Anyway, I will let you all go, and I hope you all enjoyed this video of me sharing all of my trash. I'll put up a video if you so want me to, if you want me to. Just let me know. And I'll catch you all later. I'm gonna go to take a nap. I'm tired. All right, everyone. I hope you all stay blessed, stay safe, and stay fabulous and wonderful, and stay kind as well. I will catch you all in the next video, and I will be signing off. Bye, everyone.